Welcome to this exclusive session on Obi AI, your AI-powered copilot for unlocking ad revenue insights faster, smarter, and without the spreadsheet chaos. I'm Braden Cave, VP of Marketing at Monetize More. If you've ever spent hours digging through reports, chasing support tickets, or trying to figure out why your RPM dropped, this walkthrough will benefit you. Over the next few minutes, you'll see how Obi AI can analyze your ad data, flag revenue anomalies before having a costly impact, and give you the kind of insights you'd expect from a full data analysis team. This isn't just another tool, it's a smarter way to run your ad optimization. Let's first take a quick look at how AI is transforming ad tech. Over 80% of digital display spend in the US is programmatic. Today, AI is helping publishers boost CPMs and speed up operations like never before. Natural language processing tools like Obi AI are reducing support resolution times and surfacing answers that would otherwise take hours to dig up. Clearly, AI is no longer a chip. With Obi AI, it's the engine powering intelligent monetization insights. Throughout today's session, please take advantage of the Q&A capability within this platform. We will have a live Monetize More representative on hand to answer any questions that you have about Obi AI, the industry, or ad monetization itself. So please be active within the Q&A, and if we don't have time to answer all of your questions live within the session, we'll certainly follow up with you after. Now let's dive into a walkthrough and see Obi AI in action.
Let's walk through some real use cases next. For this demo, we're using a real publisher site. The data shown is illustrative, but based on actual usage to demonstrate Obi's real-world capabilities. Here's Obi's interface inside the PubGuru platform. Start a query by clicking New Chat. Track conversations using the chat history. Here you can find old queries that you asked Obi in the past. Feeling a bit stuck on what to ask? Our prompt library is your secret weapon. Use the prompt library for curated queries based on common use cases like revenue dips, ad unit optimization, and performance trends. It's packed with curated queries based on common publishing challenges. Think unraveling revenue dips, optimizing ad units, or spotting crucial performance trends. No more guessing games. Just choose a prompt and let Obi do the heavy lifting. Click here and it will show some common prompts that you can use. Here are sample prompts. And because the world of publishing is global, Obi speaks your language. Seamlessly switch between English, Spanish, and Portuguese from the top right menu. Our team is currently working hard to bring you support for more languages in the future. Let's dive into real-world queries. We're about to explore 3 common publisher challenges and see how Obi transforms complex data into actionable insights. Let's start with a quick analysis of website performance. Have you ever needed a rapid snapshot of your site's performance? Obi makes it incredibly simple. Imagine you're checking in on your daily numbers. With Obi, you could simply ask, "Show me the trend of daily revenue for AmazingMeMovement.com for the last 7 days." Just like that, a clear trend chart appears, giving you an instant visual of your revenue highs and lows. The revenue trend indicates a positive growth initially, followed by a slight decline towards the end of the period. The peak on July 15th suggests a possible event or change that boosted revenue, while the subsequent decline could be due to normal fluctuations or external factors affecting the domain's performance. Overall, the revenue figures appear to be within a normal range, with no significant anomalies. For a tabular view of data, click on the drop-down. Here it shows the data in a table format. You can also download it easily by clicking the Download Results button. Perhaps you want to understand which ad units are pulling their weight. A quick query like list the top 5 ad units by impressions yesterday for AmazingMeMovement.com. Add a pie chart. And in moments, Obi delivers a beautiful pie chart, breaking down your top-performing ad units. You can also see data in a table format and export the data as you wish. Obi also provides analysis. The distribution of impressions shows a significant lead by the Amazing Movement in Content ad unit, which suggests it might be placed in a more visible or engaging position on the website. The drop in impressions from the first to the second ad unit is notable, indicating a potential focus area for optimization. The lower impressions for the page interstitial amazingmovement.com might suggest it is less effective or less prominently placed. Or maybe you're curious about your most engaging content? Just ask, which URL is performing best today for amazingmovement.com? Obi instantly ranks your top performing pages, highlighting where your audience is most engaged. Obi's analysis is that the URL amazingmovement.com, how to let go, stands out due to its high revenue, which is a critical metric for performance evaluation. Although its eCPM is not the highest, the sheer volume of impressions contributes significantly to its revenue. This suggests that while eCPM is an important metric, the total number of impressions can have a substantial impact on revenue generation. And for a global perspective, average CTR and viewability for top 10 countries yesterday for amazingmovement.com. Obi provides a region-specific breakdown in seconds, revealing how your content performs across different territories. The CTR and viewability metrics show significant variation across the top 10 countries. Pakistan's CTR is notably higher than the others, which might indicate a strong engagement from users in that region. On the other hand, Serbia's high viewability suggests that ads are being seen more frequently there, which could be due to better ad placement or user behavior. The low CTR in Canada might suggest less engagement or interest in the ads shown. These variations could be influenced by cultural differences, ad relevance, or even technical factors like page load times. But what happens when the numbers tell a different, more concerning story? What if you wake up to a sudden dip in revenue? Every publisher dreads that moment, a sudden, unexplained drop in revenue. Obi is your detective in these situations. Let's say you've noticed a dip and want to investigate. You could start by asking, total gross revenue and impressions for the last 30 days for amazingmovement.com. Obi provides data and analysis. The total gross revenue of $229.90 for amazingmovement.com over the last 30 days seems to be a moderate figure. Without historical data or benchmarks for comparison, it's challenging to determine if this is above or below average for this domain. However, the number of impressions indicates a decent level of traffic. If the revenue per impression is lower than expected, it might be worth exploring factors such as ad placement, user engagement, or ad quality to optimize revenue generation. Then, to pinpoint the issue, any day with over 15% revenue drop versus the previous day for amazingmovement.com. The analysis shows that there are indeed days with more than a 15% revenue drop for the domain amazingmovement.com. Both July 17th and July 18th experienced significant declines in revenue, with the latter day showing a particularly steep drop. This pattern could indicate potential issues or changes in traffic, ad performance, or other external factors affecting revenue generation. For visual people, a bar graph shows the performance in a table format of the data. It shows the comparison of the revenue drop from previous day revenue. Once Obi identifies those critical days, you can dig deeper. For those days, show a stacked bar chart of revenue by ad unit type for amazingmovement.com. Here it shows the performance of the following ad units: BTF revenue, PG anchor revenue, ATF revenue, and interstitial ad revenue. Here's Obi's analysis. The revenue distribution across different ad unit types shows that BTF is the most lucrative, significantly outperforming the others. This could indicate a higher user engagement or better placement strategy for BTF units. The relatively lower revenue from ATF and interstitial suggests potential areas for optimization or further investigation into their performance dynamics. And to truly understand the impact, compare CTR and viewability of those ad units to their weekly averages for the website amazingmovement.com. Here's Obi's analysis. The CTR for PGANCOR and BTF ad units improved, indicating better engagement, while interstitial and ATF saw declines, with ATF experiencing a significant drop. This suggests potential issues with ad placement or content relevance for ATF. Viewability decreased across all ad units, which could be due to changes in page layout or user behavior. The drop in P-Gancor viewability is notable, as it remains high but has decreased. Overall, the trend suggests a need to investigate factors affecting ATF performance and viewability across the board. Obi also shows the bar graph representing the comparison between ad units' CTR and viewability. Through this guided conversation, Obi not only identifies anomalies and visualizes those unsettling drops, but also helps surface the potential causes, giving you the power to act swiftly. Once you identify the problematic ad unit, you can make data-driven decisions to your ad stack. Optimizing ad units is an ongoing process, and Obi provides the precise data you need to make informed decisions. You might begin by asking, which parent ad units earned the most revenue last month for the website? AmazingMemovement.com. Obi shows the top 3 performing ad units with analysis: top earner, second place, and notable mention. Here's Obi's analysis. The revenue distribution shows a significant concentration in the top 2 ad units, with Amazing Movement in content leading by a substantial margin. This suggests that the in-content ad units are performing exceptionally well, possibly due to their strategic placement or higher engagement rates. The other ad units, while contributing, show a steep drop in revenue, indicating potential areas for optimization or re-evaluation of placement strategies. Data is also showed in a bar graph and table format. Then, to assess their quality, what were their viewability and CTR metrics for the website? AmazingMemovement.com. There you go. Obi provides exactly what we asked. Obi's analysis. The viewability percentage is quite strong, as anything above 60% is typically considered good in the industry. The CTR of 1.030% is also above the average benchmark of around 0.5% to 1%, indicating effective ad placements or engaging content that encourages clicks. Now let's ask another question. Flag units with viewability below 50% or CTR below average, with over 100 impressions for the website, AmazingMemovement.com. Now we have the ad units with low viewability. This information is crucial so we can make changes on these ad units for better performance. And for a truly comprehensive look at your ad unit ecosystem, plot a scatter chart, viewability on the x-axis, CTR on the y-axis, with colors for creative sizes and point size by impressions, split by device type for the website, AmazingMemovement.com. There you go. Obi generated an analysis and the chart as prompted. The analysis reveals that mobile devices dominate in terms of impressions, particularly for the 1x1 creative size. The high CTR for 300x600 on mobile suggests effective engagement for this size. The viewability is generally high, indicating good visibility across devices. However, the wide range in CTR suggests varying levels of user interaction, possibly influenced by creative size and device type. This pattern could indicate that certain creative sizes are more effective on specific devices, which could be leveraged for optimizing ad performance. This detailed visualization empowers you to make data-backed decisions, ensuring your ad units are performing at their peak.
As you've just seen, Obi isn't just another AI. It's your always-on data analyst, monetization strategist, and support assistant all in one valuable tool. Whether you're troubleshooting a sudden dip, building reports, or fine-tuning performance, Obi AI delivers answers in seconds so that you can act fast and grow smarter. And here's the best part. Obi AI is currently available free of charge for all Monetize More users, ahead of its public SaaS launch later this year. Head to monetizemore.com to sign up and start using Obi AI today. Your data already holds the answers. Obi AI just makes those answers easier to find and more impactful on your revenue bottom line. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to see what you achieve with Obi AI by your side. Thank you for joining me today. Take care.